Welcome to Los Angeles, California for tonight's game here at the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at San Antonio, 4 ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Gasol in at the center. Randall is screen on Anderson. It's Williams with the drive. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this. You've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And it's sent back by Russell. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
From the inbound, can't hit. And the Spurs going the other way now. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering them inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Nobody near Williams. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Down low, kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. And it's Russell with the rebound. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
San Antonio with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Here's Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Leonard. Gasol's got his second bucket tonight. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber. A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Lakers trail by 3. Up top, Russell, covered by Parker. Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Parker in the corner. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
He hits the second from the line. And continuing our talk of Tony Parker, the first year he laced up his sneakers, he increased the tempo for that entire Spurs offense, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, and the increase in floor spacing and tempo, a big reason the Admiral, Tim Duncan, and Parker won the championship together in 2003, and obviously Duncan and Parker have won a few more rings since then.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assists and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
Here is Parker after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. Here's Russell, and the rejection by Leonard. And they're able to recover. Here's Ingram, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy, fast as light.
Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on in age. Clark, we've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest three-point percentage of his career last year. And
he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams. And San Antonio also making a switch. Duncan's checked in. Russell kicks to Mozgov. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Now here's Parker. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The feed to Clarkson. Stolen by Anderson. Parker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Leonard, that's for two. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. Said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.
And for Leonard to hear players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, I think Leonard just realizes what a special situation he found himself in. I mean, he is the complete package as a player and custom made for how the Spurs like to play and do things. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. They'll be up against a future Hall of Famer in Tim Duncan in this one, and I asked him how Duncan changes what they do on the defensive end. He relayed that he told his guys not to be over-aggressive with him in the post, saying, if we start biting on every fake he throws our way, we'll all be in foul trouble. We can't let that happen. We'll see if they can avoid just that, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Lakers trail. Here we go, all alone. That one goes. Count. Powell's got his first points of the game.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And Mills kicks to Dedmon. Down low. Duncan can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Nance against Duncan. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got his second basket of the night. To the wing right side. There's the screen. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the wing on the left. Here's Powell. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
To the inside, Simmons. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys got kicked. Careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Wirtz after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Nance, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And guys, Tim Duncan still dominant after 18 years. You know, he's reshaped his body. He has gotten a brand new diet, which he says has had a huge benefit. We saw it in the playoffs last year. Greg, I think, you know, he probably was one of the top 5 overall performers in last year's playoffs.
No doubt about it. We continue to write this guy off, Kevin, and he just continues to defy Father Time. I mean, there was a point where he was starting to feel the wear and tear, especially in his knees, but being the competitor he is, he decided to dictate to his body rather than letting his body dictate to him.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Timofey Mozgov.
That's good from Mozgov. Mozgov hits them both. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Now, here's Mills. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Launches a 3. No good from Simmons.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
.32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Wirtz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 17 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 4. And here is Parker. He's got 8. Screen by Duncan. And Parker, here we go. And he just... knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there, I mean.
And the ageless one, Tim Duncan, just a remarkable career. His teammate Tony Parker talked about playing alongside truly one of the all-time great players.
It's unbelievable. Like, especially a big guy, you know, with all that pounding and his knee. It's just amazing.
It's both unbelievable and amazing, you'd have to agree, talking about Tim Duncan and how he, Greg, continues to stay near the top of his game.
You know, Kevin, they say nobody has ever defeated Father Time. But you know what? There have been a couple bigs that you'd have to say are the exceptions. Kareem being one, and then obviously now what Tim Duncan has been able to do over the course of his career. Just unbelievable.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Russell is out there with Powell. Then there's Slim, then it's Nance, and it's Randall in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Outside Leonard. Gasol passes to Anderson. Great open look there. And that makes it a tie ball game. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Russell. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Pass to Leonard. Right through the D for the layup. Leonard's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Nance a screen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
The Spurs have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Parker with it. He's picked up by Russell. It's tipped. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. That's good. Randall's got his second bucket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Another miss by Leonard.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Ingram passes to Russell. He kicks to Randall. No good off the back of the rim. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Parker. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. To the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Anderson. Here's Leonard. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Lakers leading by 4. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so Russell hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here is Slim. He's covered by Leonard. Russell, no good.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Pass to Mills for the 3. Cannot hit. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
The pass to Aldridge. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. On defense, San Antonio. Outside, Russell. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Bertines, he's checked in for Leonard. Here's Ingram. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
And talking about Randle's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 7. Mills dishes to Duncan. Inside, the drive by Aldridge.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Passes it to Ingram. Down low, Duncan with the block. But they'll get another chance. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 10 points for Slim.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players. Passed up Kevin Garnett, for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mozgov, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lou Williams.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And that one good from Clarkson. Getting back to Duncan's rebounding, he's always had the great size and wingspan and timing, and he really positions himself well for those rebounds. But what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. He's not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going to flex his muscles to the crowd. He just silently assassinates you
well said.
out on the floor.
You're right. You're so right.
And guys, every time we think Patty Mills is going to take the next step in his development, he takes a step back. Last season, he shot career lows from the field and behind the arc after having one of his best ever campaigns the year before. That really just makes a coach pull his hair out. Unfortunately, I don't have it.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Simmons. He's covered by Clarkson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Back to Mills. The Spurs could have used his contributions last year. Parker was hobbled. Corey Joseph was still learning. Mills didn't put together consistent efforts and ended up losing minutes, Clark, because of it.
Yeah, Mills had the opportunity to make an impact for a championship contender. That chance doesn't come very often. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the most of it. He's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Screen by Duncan. Aldridge left side. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mozgov's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It's deflected. Fast break, here we go. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish. They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. Kicks it to Duncan. Takes the 13-footer. Goes back up. Mozgov with the block. Fast break. Here we go. Finished off the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
It's tipped. The shot no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The drive by Duncan. Second chance shot. Dedmon kicks to Duncan. 4-on-3 break. Here's Powell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Powell's got 13 points.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy fast break baskets like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there. A moment here to look at some numbers for Randall. He's averaging 10 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Feeds it to Powell. Mozgov kicks to Clarkson. Picked by Mozgov for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Parker, right side. Pass to Bertens. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Parker, right side. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 17. And time now to go courtside as we...
Coach, you're going to have to climb.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They just exploded in the second quarter. So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now,
welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Anderson is out there with Tony Parker. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Aldridge in at the power forward. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Lakers with possession here. It's an 18-point lead. Right wing, Mozgov wide open. He fires. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Mozgov's got 8 points. Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay? So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, that's huge. Count the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Lou Williams.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Leonard. Mozgov with the block. Williams against Leonard. Dishes to Russell for the three. Again, Russell missing.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Mozgov against Aldridge. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Aldridge has got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Lakers call time here.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Slim. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Williams a screen. Russell against Parker. And the pass to Ingram. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Russell's got 6.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Parker passes to Gasol and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
The drive by Russell. Anderson with the block.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Grown man power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Picked by Mozgov. Outside Williams. The shot. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard. Oh!
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's Russell in the corner. Wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell. Spurs trail by 14. Gasol, a screen on Russell. Parker kicks to Gasol. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Russell passes to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. And it's sent back by Aldridge. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Leonard, no luck. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Gasol.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Aldridge kicks to Parker. Back to Aldridge. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Aldridge has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Off the screen, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, a good game tonight for Williams. He has 9 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. P comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Spurs trail by 12. There's a good screen. Mills dishes to Dedmon. Here's Duncan. Mozgov with the block. And here they come. Knocked away. There's the dish to Mills. To the wing on the left. Here's Simmons. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Simmons got his third bucket of the night.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. He dishes it to Mills. Bertonis, the pass to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. And the lead is down inside single digits. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And he's able to get it back. Huertas. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs trail by 8. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Julius Randle's checked in for Mozgov. So it's the Spurs now. Mills can't hit.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Simmons. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Huertas. He averages about 5 points a game. Picked by Randle. Here's Powell. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bertonis, the pass to Dedmon. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Duncan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. Here's Mills. 4 on the shot clock.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now the feed to Dedmon. Shot on the wing. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 7 points in the game. Lakers leading by 6. Huertas passes to Powell. Picked by Randle. Goes up off the pick. Mills with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Simmons.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Randle with the bucket.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Screen by Duncan. And Mills kicks to Duncan. The Lakers with the rebound. Slim's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Randle. Plays it up and banks it in. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Simmons. He's covered by Here's Simmons. Mills, that's a two-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And the final period of play just about to start. So it's the Lakers now. We've got Williams. Powell is out there with Randall. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Leonard attacking. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Russell against Parker. Russell kicks to Randall. Pass to Mozgov. Power down with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
That's tipped and stolen by Russell. And here's the break. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Leonard. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The 10-footer. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Aldridge.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Here's Anderson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Randall kicks to Powell. Picked by Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Powell dishes to Randall. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 7. Parker outside. Gasol passes to Aldridge. Parker outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Rebound by Williams.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Parker kicks to Leonard. Russell against Parker. Pass to Gasol. Mozgov with the steal. Feeds it to Powell. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. All alone. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Spurs trail by 7. It's Anderson with the drive. And Aldridge slams it in.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a timeout there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And he's good on the second.
Check out the game for Moscow. He's got 11 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
A three from Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his third assist on the night. Russell against Parker. Outside Williams. He kicks to Randall. Pass to Russell. Shoots the three. And the shot is good. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Parker. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they win.
That's good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Kicks to Anderson. Aldridge inside. Randall on him. And the shot is good. And that's now... ...20 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Parker against Russell. Picked by Mozgov. The drive by Russell. And Randall throws it down.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Russell kicks to Mozgov. Randall against Gasol. Randall with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Leonard dishes to Anderson. There's the pass to Aldridge. Works a big, high bouncing, goes in. Aldridge has got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Russell. And there's another one for the Lakers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And Gasol slams it in.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
The drive by Russell. San Antonio with the rebound. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Leonard, no luck.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Slimmy's checked in for the Lakers. Inside, rejected by Gasol. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Leonard playing extremely well. He has 18 points and 4 blocks. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Anderson. 5 on the clock. The drive by Russell.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Free throw good, Russell.
Russell. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. San Antonio calls timeout.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Left block shot on the way, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Free throw good, Gasol. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Russell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And Leonard gets it to go.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Russell against Parker. Russell passes to Williams. Williams double team.
Spurs foul. Kyle Anderson. That's his 4th personal foul.
Free throw good, Lewis Williams.
Los Angeles. Lou Williams.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
And it's Parker in the corner. Gasol against Randall. It's Gasol missing. Lakers leading by 4. Right side, Williams. Here's the 3. And he gets it to go.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Outside Russell from outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Nice work there coming off the screen. And now 24 points for Aldridge.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the 4th.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Russell dishes to Mozgov. Gasol with the steal.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Outside Russell. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Gets the first, that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Russell against Leonard. Russell passes to Ingram. Anderson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. So it's the Spurs now. Gasol, a screen on Russell. Parker outside. Offensive rebound. Aldridge's shot is good.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. $19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. San Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Leonard from 3. Another miss by Leonard. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
But they recover it. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
This play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always